Camp contains flashing lights, loud noise, and constant jump scares. Hello, everyone. Welcome to FNAF. What are you? Part 1. Bohemian's Park is getting ready to clear yourself stuff. With a new trap based on the unsolved mysteries of this particular graphic, you're to meet over the new trap in the worst possible ways. I really butchered that, but hey, I can talk fast. No. Oh, yeah, so much better than I had. Fucking.
Hey, glad you came back for another night.
Hi.
I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick.
I want to apologize for FNAF, I want to apologize for FNAF 2, where I did not complete the entire game. Night 6, I wanted to die in Night 6. But I hope you guys understand. This, my god, the puzzles are gonna fucking kill me for this one. But, oh my god, Okay, so we're gonna get the good and the bad ending for FNAF 3. FNAF 4, I don't know if I can do night. There's like 8 nights if I recall. That's gonna be a lot. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna move on to Sister Location, a game where that's all my drama is gonna appear. Then we're gonna do Pizzeria Simulator. Then Ultimate Custom Nights, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna do Ultimate Custom Night, but we're not really, it's just gonna be a couple parts. We're gonna explore the mechanics, that's it. Then Help Wanted 1 and 2, which is gonna be easy because I already completed most of Help Wanted 1 and 2. As if that reminds me, for Security Breach, I'm gonna post the last episode for the game. We're not gonna get platinum because it's gonna be way too difficult, especially for the whatever. I might do ITP for a live stream. Just we're not gonna complete the entire game. It's just gonna be more of like a exploring ITP, playing ITP, but it's really not gonna do that. Then Secret of the Mimic. Depending how long the game is. Steelwool has been only working on it for like 10 months or something, so it's gonna be quite small.
Like the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic.
I
then again,
guess
it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old.
But my store's gonna be
though.
such a dick.
Right now the place is basically just, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. Use this to reboot.
Oh my god, shut up!
Offline. trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Also, if I must say, I am kind of glad. Also, this guy talked for more fucking hours, but I'm kind of glad that, like, from FNAF 3 to FNAF Ruin, everything was like, it was like, like in a timeline. Of course, when we get to Help Wanted 2, and then Secret, and then the guy like Scott and Steel Wool has to be like, oh, let's switch it up a bit. What's next? We're gonna have like a fucking game on the carnival. You get to that'd be actually kind of cool. But now I'm thinking about it. Why is Steel? I feel like the FNAF community doesn't realize on how much like FNAF has gotten. Like, sure, you can argue that Scott, like Steel Wool, ever since Security Breach, it hasn't gotten scary, and it would just be night one. But as I'm saying, Jesus Christ, I just feel like that not a lot of people realize that Five Nights at Freddy's is a game that has to change. Like when the curriculum, like sitting in the office, you know, that shit. Jesus Christ, it gets old from time to time, and that's when you have to realize that FNAF has to change in some way, which is why Security Breach, Help Wanted, so on and so forth, their games were more free. Like, you can roam an entire pizza place. You can save your friend. FNAF hasn't...
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes.
Yeah.
Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
Alright, so as I was saying...
Hello. Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure that spring locks are fast and tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay, so that's it. So as I was saying, people have to realize that Five Nights at Freddy's, sure, it's gotten less scarier, but if you do the same old sitting in an office all day, watching the camera 6 a.m., it's gonna get annoying at some point, right? Which then leads me to right here, present day FNAF. You've got a free roam pizza place. Like, if Steel Wool didn't wasn't in charge of FNAF, if that makes sense. I feel like the FNAF franchise, in terms of revenue and etc., would have gotten zoom, 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 zoom downhill. But it just doesn't. Don't get me wrong. I think FNAF has gotten less scarier. Yes, I agree. But without Steel Wool putting it
Hi.
without Steel Wool having in charge of FNAF, most of the lore would not exist. Like the pizza place, bird trap, glitch trap. You want me to continue? Because I can continue.
Hi.
The mimic, for God's sake. The mimic. What else? Shit. The glam rock animatronics. Edwin Murray's Toy Factory. Then yet again, that's just. Oh yeah, the books are actually based off of music video. Most of the books.
Hi.
But I gotta be honest, I don't think anyone really reads the books. I like the FNAF books. They're cool. But the point is, though, you gotta realize FNAF has to change. Which, yes, I understand everyone's main issue, whatever it is, but you just gotta realize FNAF has to change. Sure, less scarier, but still gotta admit, Steel Wool has been making really good games in the FNAF franchise. Like DJ Music, for example, crying out loud. Goddamn.
Hi.
Hello, you creepy mannequin. But yeah, FNAF has to change. It can't just be the same old Rick. Ha! So that's just my message to all the FNAF fans. Am I gonna get hate? Most likely, yes. But it's just a message to the FNAF fans. And the FNAF community. Why is the night not capitalized? There, obviously as expected. Yeah, we got Bonnie. My name is Bonnie Bonestar. I know when your birthday is. Bunzo Bunny. Bunzo Bunny says, I know when your birthday is. June 28th. They're gonna die with Freddy. Why are Bonnie's eyes red? Wait.
Hello.
Bonnie
For
was
today's
still
lesson,
active.
we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments. Position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the
Hello?
room. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not
No.
breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layout program.
Whoa. What's that do? Wait, there's one more we move. Okay. I wish that was Pokemon Fate. It'd make my life a lot easier if it was. Okay then. I wish everything would have been like a nice solve. Okay. I. Gotcha, bitch.
Hi.
Rebuild it all. Okay, so we're good. I should create a series called Indie or Nandi. Is that even a word? Got you, bitch. Fuck to the up.
Hello.
No. Go to cam 2.
Hello.
Hi. You want to go to camera too? Because oh my god, there's so many good things in there. There's dead children. Yeah, I think you want to go over there. I think the connection that we have. The blurred lights, fine. Just just don't touch me, Father. I don't like to be touched. But just don't touch me because I'm dead. Jump scare sucks. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.